is it? Season finale recap?
Sure.
What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Wandavision recap video. And we're the continuity crew. I'm Win.
I'm Will.
And Wandavision just wrapped up their season finale last night. Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Everyone thought that there was going to be an episode 10.
Well, you even thought with the there was like
behind the scenes at least
or something. Well, I know there's like what they did with the Mandalorian, like the making of and stuff. So
I think that'd be interesting.
Be interesting to watch. Yeah,
it'd be very cool just to see those audience members just being like, "What are we watching?
Yeah,
why are we here?" But yeah, it was very entertaining. It left us a lot of questions.
I felt very fulfilled though.
Really?
I got everything answered that I wanted to. I mean, all the like stuff to come, I'm like, oh well,
yeah, that's
setting up movies and other shows, I guess.
There's one thing I want to point out later when we get to like the credit scene and stuff like that, because there was one thing that I saw and I was like, yeah, I agree with that, but like, yeah, WandaVision just left us with a lot of questions.
A lot of questions.
It answered a lot too, but at the same time, it's like,
for sure. Well, and since this is the final episode, we'll ask down below, what's your favorite episode? What's your favorite episode, Wayne? I don't know. This one was pretty dang good.
I think this one was really good because I just really liked watching Vision versus Vision fight.
Yeah, I think like this one, yeah, the final like 2 with the big fights and stuff were really cool. But if like the sitcom more ones, I'd say like the Brady Bunch one not Brady, maybe it was Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
No, Full House, where we see Evan Peters.
Yeah,
which what I think probably disappointed a lot of fans.
I think it did.
Disappointed me,
but that still does leave a lot of questions.
I'm still like, fine. It's fine.
But before we continue, though, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Yes.
If you haven't seen the episode,
go watch it.
We just spoil it for them. Like immediately. Just
I
talked about Vision versus Vision.
Vision versus Vision. Well, I feel like you could kind of assume that.
Yeah. But before we continue, what do you think about the episode overall?
Overall, it was good. It was like a whole movie. I wish it was a little longer. When I saw it was like 49 minutes, I think it was. I was like, dang, that's kind of short. It's probably, that may be shorter episode-wise, not including the credit scenes. That may be shorter than the last episode.
I think it was, and I think it was because of like the 2 post-credit scenes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, there's 2. So we'll talk about the credit scenes and just the episode, but it was like a whole movie. It was a 45-minute movie, 40-minute movie. I
enjoyed it a lot. There were times where I was kind of like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of times I was kind of like, are we going to see someone else? Are we going to see...
I know. I think for a lot of people, everyone's hopes were really high. Yeah. And I mean, I kind of went in this with high hopes, but also... No, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I mean, we trust Marvel, so it's not really like, it's not really going to hurt us or anything like that. So, yeah, honestly, they can do whatever they want.
They can do what they want. Like, literally, it's made me excited for the movies. That's what, and even shows, because we said spoiler alert. So, like, the movies it's definitely setting up are probably Spider-Man 3.
Yep.
Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2, and then Secret Invasion, I guess. Not having a Fox property is fine, and like Patrick Stewart or Michael Fassbender or something. But the fact that you didn't see Doctor Strange in WandaVision, I was kind of surprised.
I mean, it wasn't mentioned.
It was. That was probably my most oh shit moment for this. Agnes. Well. Like Agnes mentions that she's more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme. I'm like, oh god, okay. And just the fact that's like said and everything, I was like, oh god, okay.
So everyone on YouTube blowing up their minds like, she said Sorcerer Supreme.
She said Sorcerer Supreme. That's the closest we're getting to a cameo. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad for the people who are like, oh, Reed Richards is gonna show up. Mephisto's gonna be a thing.
The I guess we never really got the confirmed identity of the space engineer.
I think it was Goodner.
Goodner?
Yeah. But it does leave with the question, is it like, is she a Skrull?
No, I think it's Talos. Is like I still don't think it was confirmed. I think it's Talos, and like that's why we see his daughter at the end.
I don't know. I think from what like all I've seen on Twitter and all that stuff, all they were like, yeah, I think it's just Goodner, and everyone just kind of like freaked out. And it was,
this is probably the most theorized thing like ever.
well, Fantastic Four.
No, just the WandaVision.
Oh yeah, just because like you had something every week,
every single week. It's like leading up to one movie, like there'll be theories all over the place, but there's normally everyone kind of comes together and finds like a general theory. But this was just all over the place.
I would have loved to see what they would have done if they just released it all like at once. People would probably theorize this like for ages.
Oh yeah,
like they would not stop.
Oh man.
The fact that it's like every week and stuff like that, like
it's
maybe
smart.
for that, like for that short amount of time, but if they threw it everything like in one day, everyone would be like, "What if?" Or like, this is how it's gonna be.
Well, and then next is Falcon and Winter Soldier, and after that, I think What If is the next one, and then Loki.
I don't remember anything.
I don't know if What If has gotten a release date. I just know it's the summer and.
Let me check. Because like, I think the last thing I remember about What If was coming out fall.
Oh, they may have moved it. I don't know. I mean, they did flip kind of everything because Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to come out first. That's one thing I do like. They didn't set up any other show or anything. This was a very independent show, but it's leading into the movies.
Yeah.
So it'll be...
I think the main point for this show was just to set up something for, like, let's say fans, just to be like, okay, this is what the future is going to be like. But then, you know, they're going to come out with movies, and that's going to be their own thing. But, like, it's still loosely connected. Just so that people aren't, like, okay, you have to watch WandaVision to watch the rest.
I don't know. That Feige had said at some point that it's, like, you have to watch these.
Yeah, but I feel like with what they did with Wanda at the very end, I think they made that an open ending so that, like, on the next movie, they're just going to be like, okay, yeah, this is what she's been doing, and this is what she looks like now. So that people, like, when they go to the movies, they don't have to be like, okay, so what happened to her? Why is she like this?
Yeah.
So I think they just left it open
We'll
that kind of thing.
I just think they say that so they can boost the subscribers. I mean,
that's what
Disney Plus is literally killing it. So
yeah. I want to pick a fight with Paul Bettany.
Oh man, he really
got everybody there.
But still, that was another highlight. So throughout the episode, it's essentially just a big fight scene, like a Marvel fight scene.
Yeah.
We get Agnes versus Scarlet Witch, like, and we see her full-fledged like Scarlet Witch in this, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah. So at one point they're fighting, and like it's pretty much the climax, and Agnes has taken her powers essentially. Allegedly, and then she comes out and like she's like nah, and is like I'm the Scarlet Witch, and like as soon as she starts like transforming, I was like, ooh, are they gonna do like the curly hair like for like the comic?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, they are. Oh my god, literally I cared about the hair.
That looks pretty sick. And like I like the way they modernized it.
Yes, she looks so. It looks so good. That and White Vision are both like.
Dude
spot on.
Was menacing.
Yes.
I like in the comics, like, yeah, he's menacing, but like dude is menacing.
In the comics, he's very like dead and dry tone. Tone. I guess you can't really tell tone in a comic.
Well,
but he's dead, essentially. Yeah. He's very android-like is the best. But in this, I'm like, oh God, whenever he's got Wanda, I was like, oh, it's going to be sweet. And then she just starts picking her up. I'm like, he should have been able to kill her like instantly. If we're being real, some vibranium compressing on your head. If he really wanted to, it would have just been like that.
I love how Vision, the Wanda, like the Vision, Wanda, whatever, that colored
the
Vision,
Hex Vision.
Yeah, like when he just like tackled him and just threw him to a car and it just explodes and like White Vision just walks out. Oh, he's like, that's so badass.
The Vision has always been kind of meh for me.
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
Say.
Yeah,
like I think he's set up so much in the MCU. He's a very important character, but like, But this, I'm like, oh, okay. This last episode probably gave him more character arc than I feel like all the other movies, because in the end, Hex Vision gives White Vision essentially his memories or unblock. So that's my question is that Vision, did they rebuild him?
What? I think I think they did.
Because
I don't think they could construct another Vision. I think they would have a difficult time.
They'd have to So I'm assuming they rebuilt him, and then he just literally unlocked his memories. I definitely think that was like an arc reactor in his head.
I think that's what a lot of people were saying, but I don't know. We got a close look at it though. It looks like it's just a motherboard.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm so excited for White Vision. I think. Okay, so he gets his memories back, and then he just flies off.
Yeah, he just says bye.
Bye.
I am Vision. Bye.
So what?
I think that's the best part about this episode.
Where do you think that's gonna go? Because Scarlet Witch, I think we have a very specific route. Multiverse. Wanda's got to do something, maybe to get her kids back. That was that the first. No, that was the second post credits.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a bit. But I think. Well, I don't know. A lot of people theorize a lot of things on Twitter. I think one of the most plausible ones that I saw was Vision comes back, talks to Wanda or something, and she gets scared, maybe, attacks him of some sort. They have a small battle, or Vision goes to Doctor Strange. And ask him for help. Yeah. What happened to Wanda.
I could see that. I think Vision's gonna paint himself.
Nah, I think that'd be too stupid for Marvel. If Marvel does that, dude, I'm turning off everything. I'm
the whole scene.
Okay, so he can phase, right? But can he change his appearance?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the Mind Stone.
No, but he has the same powers somehow.
His strength and that's what I was saying though. It's just an arc reactor. That's probably the most powerful energy source Earth-wise on the MCU. Yeah. So I think it could probably be. I don't know.
What if Sword finds a material that was strong enough and they called it adamantium, and puts it in Vision instead of vibranium?
Oh man. I wonder if we'll ever get the deciding which one's stronger in the MCU at least.
Yeah.
We see Wolverine eventually gets introduced.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I hope they don't.
I think right now it has to be Wanda. I think Wanda is the powerful, most powerful.
Oh, I meant just vibranium.
Vibranium yeah.
But Wanda is definitely the most powerful.
Yeah. But that material, I think that would be cool just to see that.
Those clash. Yeah.
Watch Black Panther someone.
Black Still Panther the Black Panther. Yeah. It's just not Chadwick. Yeah.
No. But I think that'd be interesting. There's so many questions for this. Why is Hayward just a dick?
He's just a dick.
I don't get it. Out of nowhere, he was just
remnant of Hydra?
Probably. I can see it.
Or new setup of something. I don't know who
villain of some sort.
But yeah.
I'm just really confused about Hayward because they set him up as
he's just an ass.
He's just an asshole, and there's no reason to be.
He's just an ass.
There's literally no reason.
They needed a bad guy outside the Hex, I guess.
And they needed to set up Vision, White Vision. So it makes sense. Yeah. Another question that we didn't get answered is what happened to Senior Scratchy?
Oh, the
bunny.
Ralph. Or no, that's not Ralph. God, they really made that joke with
Ralph Boner.
God, literally, nothing's more insulting.
I think. Oh yeah, I saw a thing on Twitter that was that headshot. Mm-hmm. That was for acting. And apparently, he might be the guy that did the what do you call that missing persons case or whatever they had in the beginning.
I saw that as well.
Yeah. So there might be something with that.
We'll see. And I still think they could totally bring him in as because multiverse, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, out of nowhere, like Wanda jumps into another multiverse. He's like
I just don't
Quicksilver's
see how they
Pietro,
do that.
like X-Men Pietro, and just be like
The banter
Ralph Boner.
they could do with that. Well, she doesn't know. I felt like that was such a storyline they didn't know what to do with Monica, and like it was just kind of like a boner joke, and then it's like, okay, she beat him up. Okay, now Monica's powers are badass.
Yeah.
Whenever Hayward's shooting the gun, and she literally just like catches the bullets with her body and just lets them fall. It's so cool.
I like that Monica can see like the bullet, like how fast it's going.
Yeah, it's very energy. Like which photon, I guess.
She might be more powerful than Captain Marvel.
Oh man, that clash is gonna happen.
It has to. And I hope she is, because I really don't like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. By the way, I rewatched most of the movies just to see what, like, okay, if they're gonna do this route, what are they gonna do in the future?
Yes.
So
I'm very excited. They're definitely leaning towards a kid Avengers. Because you've got Tommy and Billy we'll definitely see again at some point somehow, which they're so cool. I really like their...
We should talk about those post-credit scenes.
You know what? Well, let's start with the first one. So it's kind of the aftermath of the whole Hex. And not Wong, Jimmy Woo. And Monica are talking, and they kind of have some banter, and they mention Darcy's gone somewhere else. And then someone comes up and is like, hey, like they want to see you in the movie theater. To Monica, and Monica goes in, this person follows them, no one's in the theater, and then the person is I'm assuming it's just like a random FBI agent, turns out to be a Skrull. I don't know if we ever got her name. I think we did.
A lot of people, what, the
Skrull
agent?
The Skrull girl.
I don't know. I think from what Twitter.
Yeah.
They were like, I think that's the little girl from Captain Marvel.
That's what I was saying. That's Talos's daughter.
Yeah. Also, you know why
she doesn't have a name.
You know why she got called into the movie theater?
Why?
Because it symbolizes Monica's transition from the TV show to the movie. Stupid observation. I just thought. But yeah.
I think it's just Talos's daughter. But I'm assuming that's who that was.
Yeah, and she pointed up. She was
she's like,
he wants to see you. And a lot of people were saying like one of two things.
It's
like
definitely Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, yeah.
It's definitely Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Because we see, that's another post-credit scene in Captain Marvel, and we see he's
Spider-Man.
up there. Oh, is that Spider-Man?
Yeah, it was Spider-Man, because like, you know how like in the very end.
Yeah,
like,
it was. Yeah, it was. Because the other one was him getting his identity revealed.
Yeah.
Yes.
That still somewhat confuses me. So why didn't they just switch up? Like, Talos is just going in space and not Nick Fury.
I don't know.
Nick Fury just wants to get away from her.
I guess. Well, that's the one thing I saw. I guess Nick might be assembling a new team of the Space Avengers, probably.
I wonder if we're gonna get to see the Nick Fury in like Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit.
With, like, I would think so. Apparently, the Guardians in the Love and Thunder, it's gonna definitely be a short little thing. Yeah. Because I think they didn't film very long. Like according to like set stuff, they left set very quickly. Like they shot their scenes and then we're done.
Wait, who?
The Guardians. All the Guardians because they're filming in Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think they shot their scenes and they're already all done with it.
And Guardians usually shoot in like UK, I'm pretty sure.
Or she. Oh, I'm excited.
There's like a bunch of leaks about God and Thunder, but anyways, yeah, the first post-credit scene, we finally get to see Monica. We'll finally get to see Monica.
Yeah. So Captain when do you think we'll see? I guess Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, the second one, and she's supposed to be in like Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I guess they're all supposed to be in Miss Marvel. That's gonna be interesting.
I don't know what that's gonna be like.
I'm excited for that show. I really like Miss Marvel as a character because she's literally like if one of us became a superhero one day.
Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
And she literally just got her name from being a fan. Yeah. I think Phase 4 is just gonna have a lot of fan base like superheroes.
So.
Like
I hope so.
Ironheart.
Yeah. I'm excited
Riri
for
Williams.
See, and that's just the Kid Avengers definitely coming.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that'd be cool. Maybe.
We'll see.
If it was any other studio, I would be like, I don't think I want to see that.
So we've got Ironheart, Miss Marvel.
Yep.
Tommy and Billy, Wiccan and Speed.
I
think they casted someone for, what's the girl's name who's like the young Captain America?
What do you mean?
She's Hispanic, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh God, it's literally on the tip of my tongue. I'm not gonna look it up.
Wait, no, there's another one. Hawkeye, Hawkgirl. Kate Bishop. Yeah. I don't know any other one.
I think that's mostly all of them.
Yeah.
But these next few movies are definitely going to be very Scarlet Witch based, I would assume.
Yeah. And they were talking about it too. They were like, I think this whole thing's just going to be magic and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Speaking of magic, the very last post-credit scene, the second part.
Yes. We're in... Do you think she's in Sokovia?
No, there was another one. It starts with a W. I can't remember the name,
Wakanda.
but it's from the comics, and it's like I don't remember it. What's that?
Wiccan.
No, no. I saw a thing. Okay, so basically, what happened in the scene was that we see Wanda in the front porch. She's just chilling there. I think she's like she wanted to isolate herself, and she was probably making tea or coffee or some shit like that. And then the camera goes into the house. And it continues to the back of the house. And we see Wanda in that astrophysical kind of thing that Doctor Strange did in Doctor Strange. And she's doing this, like, she's reading the book. I don't remember what it's called.
Darkhold.
The Darkhold book. She's reading it in the astro world or multiverse.
Astral, like, plane or whatever.
Astral projection.
That's the thing. Like, Doctor Strange could only do that whenever he was like unconscious, and she's literally making tea, going about her day, and doing this. Like that's how much more powerful she is.
Yeah, and while she was while she was reading it, essentially, there was like these little like circles around her, and that might be the multiverse. And she was like, a lot of people on Twitter I saw were like, I think she's listening to all multiverses, looking for her sons.
I that's what I would think too. That in some multiverse they had kids, like actually had kids, or she manifested the kids more, and she will steal them or something.
One of the things I liked going into Twitter, like looking for all this stuff. One of the things I liked, and one of the things that I saw that I liked, someone was like, "That's definitely directed by Sam Raimi."
Yeah,
that little part.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I guess I'm so excited though. He brought Bruce Campbell is definitely in Multiverse of Madness though. Did I send that to you?
No.
So you know how Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi love to work together because he was Evil Dead. He was in the first Evil Dead and the second one. Okay, and he was in all the Spider-Mans as well.
Was he the Dr. Oct?
He was the ticket. He was like three different. He was going to be Mysterio in the fourth one.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was. He posted something on Twitter saying, "What a beautiful day after done filming," and it's where they're filming Doctor Strange. So he's definitely going to have some sort of cameo. Whatever.
This dude,
he should be Mysterio.
That would be so funny if like he's like maybe we'll see like an introduction of like Spider-Man's other world.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so cool.
This is how he gets his Spider-Man 4.
Yeah. Like he just jumps through like the multiverse assumption. He just happens to stop by
if they let him do it and he is Mysterio, and they do all that, and if there's enough outcry for it, I could definitely see us getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4.
God.
We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. If Tobey Maguire's even in it.
I don't know. I'm kind of like having trust issues with these like.
Oh, I know.
Now.
after all this, like it's like, oh man, we over theorized too hard, and like some stuff probably became too set.
Yeah.
But like some of the stuff's confirmed, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But overall, this series has been very unique.
Yes, this is probably. I don't know. There's nothing like it. It's a movie cut up into 9 parts.
Chapters, yeah. And I think going into Twitter, there's still like people that still don't understand the show.
You see Snyder Cut got like announced into chapters. There's like
care.
6 chapters.
I don't care.
2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't care what you say.
Snyder Cut's just gonna be whatever.
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know about that, but yeah, it's been a very unique experience so far.
Yes.
Yeah, and that ending, that was really sad.
Yes.
And people in Twitter, there were like a lot of them were crying about how it was sad, and it was like, Marvel, why are you doing this? And like, you know, a lot of people responded with, you do realize this is like why she's gonna be a villain.
I don't know if she'll be a villain.
She'll be a villain momentarily.
Yeah, maybe an anti-hero. She's just trying to get her kids back.
I don't know about anti-hero, because an anti-hero still does like, yeah, they don't really classify themselves as a hero. They do evil things, but they also do good things. They do evil things for the good reason. I don't know about that. She's definitely having that villain vibe.
She just wants her kids back.
Nah, she's gonna be a villain. But yeah, she's gonna be a villain.
We'll see.
She's gonna be a villain. I think I'd love to see her as a villain.
I mean, I would too.
She would kick ass.
How would you beat her?
Hmm?
How would you beat her? I mean, like literally
kill her kids.
If she's literally, that would just make her angry. if she's like actually, if she's studying now, like think how powerful she's gonna be.
How would you beat her? I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I think maybe that she could be the next big Thanos villain. She could be.
Yeah, I mean she's gonna show up in all these movies.
Oh, we'll see. There's too much. But just final thoughts, of the whole season.
I think we're never gonna see WandaVision again, like the series.
Oh yeah, I don't think there'll be a season 2.
Season 2. This was a very unique
like,
circumstance.
Almost all the other ones. Maybe we'll see how Loki goes, but Falcon and Winter Soldier definitely could get a season 2. Like it's just a buddy cop type. Like you could just throw them anywhere and they'd be fine.
The thing is, like the secrecy surrounding that project, like and the purpose of it, we don't really know.
Yeah, it's true. Because I mean, I feel like they've barely even announced like USA agent's like role. He's definitely gonna be bad, but
so there's really nothing there that we can work with for movies in general. So they might be able to get season 2.
I definitely think they will, because it's just the chemistry they have. Like you could just throw a new villain in there and it'll be fine. Zemo's back again.
Well, yeah. Overall, the season, it's a very unique show. I love it.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean, it's unique. It's a movie cut up into 9 parts, like I said, but it's also like a show at the same time. Like every week, people want to watch the next episode. Like it's again some of the best TV, movie, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's like you will see, because it's like, oh god, I gotta watch the next one. I think I'll rewatch it next week, like all the way through.
Oh yeah,
and see how it is. Since we got to take a break. No Marvel stuff for 1 week. Darn.
Honestly, this is at that level with the Netflix stuff, because like they all look like movies. Yeah, and you know they feel like movies. They don't feel like a TV show. Mm-mm. They're so badass. They're like so gory and shit. It's like,
oh man, the next, just the fact that we talked about the budget. There's 250 mil or whatever. The fact it's like split, like it was really not used until the last episode. Really, like the amount of stuff in that episode was crazy. Yeah.
And sometimes I can see the 250 just like falling off, because I think they've used too much of it at some point. Oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it does look wonky, especially when in that scene where the fight's over and they're all going home and like they all walk through the front door. You could see like where the mocap switches. Oh yeah. So like they start like switching back to their like house, like like what they're wearing.
I thought it whenever the hex was closing, I was like, is she just gonna like, if she's on the second floor, is she just gonna like fall since there's not actually a house there?
That'd be hilarious if that was just thing. Yeah.
But yeah, nothing like it. Excited to see what's to come, because man, it's crazy. It's been a journey.
At this point, no other franchise can top this.
Dude, yeah.
And let's wrap this shit up.
Okay. WandaVision. Literally, I don't know how Falcon and Winter Soldier can top this. It probably won't. I'll be honest.
No, Probably not, but I think I'll like it.
It'll be different, is all it is, and I still think it'll be really, really good.
Yeah.
So.
Because I liked Winter Soldier, like Captain America, like I like that one, that movie.
That's
like
so
that's
good.
Basically my favorite Marvel movie besides Iron Man. But like, yeah, I think it'll be good.
It'll be good regardless. Marvel can do no wrong, except Guardians 2.
Captain America, no Captain Marvel. No, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was fine.
Nah, it's not a Guardians movie. It's not.
So?
It's not a I hate it. I hate it for that sole reason.
What do you
They're
mean?
literally on ego the entire movie. They should be going here. They should be going here. They're on.
But where does it say that they have to do that?
It doesn't say anywhere, but that's
But
like
where
what they
does it
do.
also-
That's what they do.
I don't know. This movie. Yeah, it technically. I'll even say it technically wasn't a Guardians movie, but it was a movie about origins
It is,
and fathers and. It was a family movie.
Literally has the saddest death in the Marvel movies, but
What?
Yondu.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, the song I have, "Father and Son" by Cat Stevens. I have that on vinyl.
Will just doesn't like his dad.
I love my dad.
Bill
okay.
just barges in through the door.
What? Okay. But anyways, WandaVision's great. You should watch it. If you haven't, if you're watching this and you haven't watched it, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, why are you watching this?
But anyways, any final thoughts? I just
We already asked that.
I know. Any final thoughts though? Just want anything?
Watch out for Snyder review 2 weeks from now.
Oh, and technically, if it comes out the 18th, it comes out on a Thursday.
Yeah,
So I'll be off that day, so we can watch the whole movie together. When
I'm not coming here.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'll come to your house and we're watching it together. We're watching it together when we have to. We have to. It'll be great. Every minute we have to pause it and scream at each other. We can film and put it out there. It'll be awesome. Or I could just hate it and you can just say, "I told you so." It's good content either way.
Fine. We can film it.
4 hours. God.
I have to get something for so that my camera will keep rolling now. I gotta buy something for that.
Or,
like 4
or what we
hours.
could do is pause it after every chapter, and even like record during. Like,
No, I want to record during because
Alright.
I know I'm gonna start yelling.
it's gonna be awesome. Okay,
Fuck you, Zack Snyder.
leave him alone. We got that and whatever it is.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. Him-
Man, I want to see, honestly, as much as I dog on Zack Snyder, I want to see him do something with MCU. Because, like, with the Russo brothers, what they did with the Winter Soldier was that they made
Literally-
Captain America, like, kick ass.
Literally never thought about that, but that
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to see him do something with them. Because, like, the thing about Zack Snyder is, like, he can get the look right, but he can't write.
Nice.
But he can direct people kind of good.
Whoa.
And,
Can't
like,
write
honestly,
my ass.
his fight scenes are pretty sick. So I would love to see that. What?
Can't write my ass.
What?
Can't write my ass.
You can't write.
Whatever.
Literally, two of the best movies he didn't write.
Which-
Like in the DC stuff.
I don't know what he wrote, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to argue with you. We're going to wrap this up. Anyways, we've been the Continuity Crew. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully y'all kept up. Go check it back with all our episodes. If you haven't watched WandaVision yet, go watch it. And we've done each episode. Go check them out. Wynn's done a couple reacts for the past couple episodes. Go check those out.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Comment down below, like I said, your favorite episode.
Yeah. did
While
you
you're
like
down
it?
there, check
Yeah.
our socials, check our Facebook, check our Twitter. I need to set an alarm, and I'll post on something at least once a
On
day.
Instagram.
I need to post on Instagram. If you can send me the thumbnails, even if they're just because
Okay.
I'm like, I don't screen. I just can't bring myself to screenshot and then edit it down and then post it and realize I cropped it weird because then I'd feel like I'd have to delete it.
You know, you can go on YouTube Studio and share that, right? Like, because it's usually uploaded.
Probably could. You're right.
It's on
I
YouTube
just-
Studio. Let me
Anyways,
try it.
we've been the Continuity Crew. I'm Will.
I'm Win.
Thank y'all for watching. We love movies. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye. Please stand by.